Hello, Leo. It is your turn. Welcome back to Illuminaughty Mystex. This is the new digs, yep. If you want to know all about my journey to get to this setup, you can watch my 50 fucking minute long video that is posted elsewhere if you really feel like it. So, yeah, you can go do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep it moving. What you been up to, Leo? I'll let that one go. Not getting, oh, there we go. I was like, I'm not getting much else here. See, I feel like it's just not enough here. To like determine exactly it. I'm kind of seeing it. Okay. I think I'm getting the story here. I almost started reading these before I got the other cards. I gotta chill. Okay. This is also confusing because I know what order I need to read them in. They're just not in the order I need to read them in. Okay. Don't mind my squeaky boots either. Who the fuck was that guy? Anyway, okay, so we're starting. This is general readings, lifestyles, relationships, etc. This is going to be career, finances, work, wealth, whatever. This is channeled messages. Okay. I think this might be the new setup. I thought I was going to go back to the old way, but just might not. I just might not. So. Get in the zone, Leo. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Okay, so I literally paused the video just now so that I could just like take a second because I got this really like feeling as soon as I was about to start, and I'm trying to save the channel messages for the end. I'm starting to think I might have to do them first. God damn it! I don't know what the fuck that's about. I really like the vibe I'm going with this order, but what did I just hear? Okay, so this is literally something I never really thought about. Something that's been coming to me for a long time. And sometimes I wonder whether or not I should say stuff, but you know, I'm gonna go through with it because it felt like I need to express this, especially to you, Leo. So think of it like this, okay? Ever expanding universe. I'm not really sure how space works. The veil is thin in October, but I am convinced there is no veil from November to December, maybe even to January. Maybe that's what the new year is. But I think it's kind of like, you know, call me Persephone. All right, we'll just Think of the portals. Think instead of imagining, this isn't really the time to get into this right now. Basically what I'm getting at is there's portals and openings and ether everywhere, okay? Whatever atoms do to make reality look this way, they do. But beyond that, what we're not seeing, when you slow down the atoms and you stop the movement, because, okay, matter is made up of atoms going like this, right? Everything is doing this all of the time. We just see it like this, if I understand science correctly. Is that biology? I almost said chemistry. Oh, yikes. Do I understand science? Okay, so the space around us that we don't see is space. We are still in space, right? It's just a trick of lights and reflections. Okay, so basically what I'm getting at, and I don't know why Leo is the chosen one for me to say some shit like this, but I'm gonna come full circle in a minute. When you stare at a screen, you're basically blocking portals, okay? Which means you're blocking knowledge, you're blocking spirit, you're blocking, anything coming through, okay? There's obviously, I'm on a computer right now. I was on my phone all day because it's Sunday, my day of rest, okay? I like to just do nothing sometimes. I'm constantly working on projects, constantly writing or reading like this. I very rarely read books anymore, which is very unfortunate. I'm gonna light the galaxy right now, in a sense, because I feel like that's the connection that you need to make, is with not necessarily outer space, and I'm not even really talking about aliens so much right now, but there's so much in empty space that all I'm really getting at is either it's okay, or I would suggest that you, rather than stare at a screen during your downtime, just kind of stare off into space. And that is very strange, because I feel like most people wouldn't just recommend you stare off into space, right? It's almost concerning when we see someone doing that. Personally, I love sitting in the dark and silence doing nothing. I love it. I love staring at light until it becomes rainbow. I love staring at flames until it starts dancing. I will stare at the wall and just go in, okay? Sometimes I like to meditate with my eyes closed. Sometimes it's nice to have something to focus on. And then you gotta focus your eyes and you gotta get back in. I don't know how else to explain it. The funny thing is, to me, is I saw memes, okay? And it was like tweets from each sign. And I literally can't remember any of them except for Leo. Because Leo was the only one that I felt like, that doesn't sound like Leo to me. And a Leo commented on the post and was like, oh yeah, big time, that's me. And then my partner gave me an anecdote about a Leo he knows. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like her. I was like, oh, I guess I just never knew them like that. The tweet was part of getting ready is staring at the wall for 45 minutes in silence, like decompressing or something, And I guess what I'm getting at is, if you don't do that, you should do that. And if you do that, which the likelihood that you do is actually higher than you don't, maybe you haven't done it in a while. I don't know. It's funny, my midheaven is Leo. I don't know most of my chart. I'll just put it out there. Pretty much know the big three, and for whatever reason I remember my midheaven is Leo. So I guess I'm going to reincarnate as a Leo. So I feel like I intentionally try to learn a lot about them in this life. And I have some very important people in my life that are Leos. So if it's been a while since you stared at nothing rather than staring at a screen, you're blocking your portal, you're blocking your energy, you're blocking their energy from coming through. And it's time to put it down and go find out what you're avoiding. Go learn this new information that they're trying to give to you. You're trying to seek it, you want to find it. You got to just relax and do your weird Leo thing where you sit on the bed and stare at the wall for 45 minutes. Like, it's so funny that I just didn't think that was a thing, and now I'm bringing it up for you. It's just too funny. That's why I took the time to just explain that to you. I don't even remember why it came up. Other than, I guess it just, as soon as the reading started, it was like, message for Leo. So, that's what I got for you. Anyway, I'm going to go on with the reading. 3 of Cups, abundance, okay? I think Leo was struggling this year. Pretty much. It was very subtle, though. It wasn't like this outward, like, devastating kind of struggle. I think it was more of a personal, internal. There was a lot of disappointment. I remember it was just sort of a stagnant year for Leo on a personal level. Pardon me. Let me drink some water. And also let this be a reminder to you to drink water. Okay. 3 of Cups, abundance. This year is finally going to turn around for you. Like, you literally are going to start to flow into your element. The passion of fire will be ablazing once again. Money will no longer be an issue. You will have these deep contemplations you've been having. I think this was Ram Dass's advice in the first place, is be here now. Recognize in the present that you're not doing as bad as you are in your head. Okay, in your mind, you're like, I didn't hit this goal I wanted to do by this point, or I didn't finish this thing I've been working on it, blah, blah, blah. Just focus on what you do have. Your income, your family, your job, your house, whatever. Just know that you are in abundance, and so these things that you've been trying to do are going to start working out. It's going to come easier to you. Just let it flow. All right, so this is a pile of fuckery, and there's a lot of back and forth, and the way that the cards fell, they came out almost one by one, some of them 2 by 2. And so I just feel like there's a certain order to them, but I just have to sort of figure it out also. Okay, so this was first. 5 of Discs, worry. Financially, you're not struggling, but you're not sitting pretty either, okay? So, the 5 of Discs analogy that I always use, which you may have heard before, you're a waitress and you have 5 plates and you gotta get them to a table, but no one's there to help you. You gotta carry them all, and you're a little nervous. How am I gonna get these plates to this table? I have the plates, I have the table, but am I gonna make it? Right? But 8 of Swords, interference. Something's gonna come along and change that. Something is going to ease you, I would presume, of your worries here, okay? Might be a lady, a fire sign, could be you putting in your own work. The Princess of Wands is on a journey of basically self-healing, because she is getting in tune with her emotions. She's coming out of the Prince of Wands phase, which is more like emotional immaturity, right? So she's not emotionally matured yet, but she's on the path to be. That's why she's moving forward. She's going up. You can see her whirlwind, like she is climbing. She's trying. okay? These incense are choking me out right now. I was fine. I've been burning them the whole time I've been doing this. I was fine until, like, right now. It's really weird. I think I'm just going to put them out. Maybe y'all are having some sensitivities with your lungs, and it might be a good idea to take a break from smoking if you smoke. If you burn incense, take a break from that too. Maybe open some windows, let some air flow in, depending on where you live. It's cold in the warm places and warm in the cold places. So just to the best of your ability, make sure you're getting fresh air and you're not smoking yourself out like I just did, okay? Six of Swords, science. So whether you're the Princess of Wands or whether there is another Princess of Wands, considering you're a fire sign, it might be your own energy. But if you are, maybe you've met someone, or maybe there's like a fire sign woman in your life, she helps you, or you're helping yourself, get to a point where you can handle things so that you can work them out. These swords all pointed in, they're working together, they're cooperating, it's balanced, okay? What's this? The universal hexagram. Love is what's going to save you, okay? Your partner, your person. If you don't have one, they're coming. This next person probably will be the one, okay? It's all worked out. And it's okay to need help. And that's, I think, why humans are monogamous, is because we, I mean, even from like a biological standpoint, we're not really created to be lone wolves. We have no fur, no blubber, no claws, no sharp teeth. I mean, pretty much useless. No 360 vision, nothing, no tail. Like, come on. I got your back, you just gotta watch your front. That's me trying to pretend like I wasn't quoting Wu-Tang. I got your back, but you best to watch your front. Okay? Yeah, your partner might be the one who helps you out. Helps you ease your anxiety, helps ease your financial trouble, helps you work through your shit, okay? It's true love, bitch. Yes, okay? But then we have Ten of Swords, ruin, death, Ten of Wands, oppression. The thing about death is that it's also Scorpio. And the thing about Scorpio is that it's currently Scorpio season. Okay? So, something may have fallen apart. I wish I didn't actually reveal this. I forgot I had cards over here. This should have been the last card. But there's a reason for everything, so I guess I'm throwing it in there. But maybe you break up, right? Maybe both of you lose your shit. Maybe both of your lives fall apart. Don't know why, emphasis on the relationship, and then boom, it's ruined. But it probably happens in Scorpio season, and it might be an ending. Maybe you're starting over. Maybe everything fell apart, you had to move, right? Maybe there was a loss, but I'm guessing this is a time frame thing. Especially because 10/10, right? Which this is the 10 of Wands, so 10/10 in Scorpio season. So something may have happened in October, and now it's November. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to reach too far. Point being, 10 of Wands, you're suddenly put back in this position of, holy fuck, I can't handle this. Right? Oppression, stress, mental unwellness. And that Princess of Wands, you were just getting that shit together, and then it's like, phew, something else happens. It'll probably either it's happening or it happens soon, because I'm guessing this is Scorpio season. But it's like a total chaotic moment. Not quite the Tower, but oh my god, the Ten of Swords doesn't really, those are like twin cards, right? And then Ten of Wands, oppression. It's just like heavy. You can't get away from it. You just can't get away from it. But here, we have the Empress and Prudence. Okay, so the Empress is in control. It's just about stepping up to your throne, or, you know, it could be a partner, it could be you, but it's about taking a seat on your throne and taking the reins over, because this is your empire and you have to get a hold of yourself, quite frankly. You have to get a hold of yourself. Eight of Discs, Prudence, staying true to yourself. Empress, staying true to everyone else. Right? Still gotta do your shit. Still gotta be you. Still gotta work through it. Alright? It's just probably gonna be continuously hard. Jesus. Okay, so I think you got Ammon. Yeah. That looks like that little fucker. Let's see what's going on in the work life of Leo. If Amun-Ra and Aman are indeed the same being, perhaps that is the reason why Aman's gift is the ability to mend fractured relationships. That's really weird, because that looks like a fractured relationship. After all, the excuse for a severed friendship is very often we're different people now. It is possible Aman knows better than most that it is possible to change so much as to be virtually unrecognizable and yet still be the same person underneath. Focus on repairing relationships that have drifted apart through differences, finding common ground. If we're talking about work, and we're talking about, like, I don't know, Leo's passionate. Most Leos I know are artists. I honestly, in my head, can think of maybe one Leo that isn't. And she might argue that she is. So, Leos typically are artists. So I feel like it might be a coworker that you used to be close with, and you just, like, maybe didn't like their work ethic, or felt like you couldn't trust them, or just they blew you off, or it's just something, you drifted apart. But I'm getting more of the sense that it's maybe someone you started a project with, or someone you used to work with creatively that you need to reconnect with and reach out to. Okay? Now, this is already over 20 minutes. You're getting a long one this time, Leo. Got Vampire, Emotional Intelligence. And then here we have Skeleton, Strength, and Owl, Wise Seeing, Wise Action. Okay, so the Vampire is sort of representing, like, you need to know when people are providing and when people are residing. Okay, when people add value to your life, or if they're just wasting space in your life. Are they providing, or are they residing? Not everyone has to serve a purpose to you. That's not exactly how friendships work. But if you notice a pattern of someone take from you. Take your money, take your food, take your time, take your energy, take your weed, I don't know. Take. At what point are they going to give? If ever. Are they going to give? You know, like, everything is give and take. So if there's someone in your life, take. You gotta understand, these energy vampires are real. And you need to be an emotional vampire and check in with yourself. Okay? I don't know. Maybe that doesn't sound right, to be an emotional vampire. But it's about having emotional intelligence. It's about discerning whether or not this person is good for you or not. Not necessarily the relationship or the coworker, but just in general, all your relationships, right? Take. I hate that for you, Leo. I don't even want to imagine any of you, like, just giving and giving to someone who literally gives nothing back, because I deal with enough of that, and I don't want you to be dealing with that also. Skeleton, Strength. If you know it in your bones, then you can stand up and do it. If you know to your core, then you're gonna face whatever it takes to get it. Strength. Wise seeing, wise action. Moving forward in a sound mind. Moving forward with cut ties. Moving forward. It's to keep the dream alive. All right, let's check the messages, because we already did that tangent at the beginning. You might not have much here, but no, I'm not getting a goddamn thing. Not a connection, nothing. But I got a couple cards, so I'll do those and we'll call it a day. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. Okay, fucking love this card. I've been seeing it so much, and like, I usually do my readings in the daytime, but now that there's so much less hours of sunlight, I've been waiting, you know, where I'm like, why would I? No, because I do them in the basement. So why would I like not appreciate the sunlight while it's here? So I've been starting later. So I don't know, I've been staying up late. Whatever. I would like to remind you that sometimes our best work comes by moonlight. You know, as an artist or as a Taurus or Aquarius moon, whatever you want to blame it on, dude, I don't care. I love sleeping and relaxing and just lounging and enjoying myself. I like even sex in the afternoon kind of thing. I like everything in the sun. Luxury comes to mind. Like, if I could just nap outside in the sun when it's warm out, ideal. Okay, like, it takes me hours I'll wake up, not get out of bed, and then just like take my time getting ready, do a little bit of this, little bit of that, very light work. But come nightfall, that's when I'm doing my readings. That's when I'm writing my screenplay. That's when I'm fucking making memes, right? That's when I'm doing my shit. Okay? At night, I've always been like that. That's when my inspiration, my books form life. At night, okay? I think a lot of creatives are like that. I think the moon just possesses that kind of energy. She's controlling the tides too. It's just what she do. Like, you know, she gives us that pull. And of course, the moon card is Pisces, and I love fun, fruity Pisces energy, and also manifestation. The moon represents manifestation, so think of it that way too. If you're creating at night, you are putting out your intentions or your creations under the manifestations, just like you would do a new moon and a full moon ritual, which, like, I don't know much about those. Look it up though, it might be very helpful. The reason I'm saying all of this is because you got midnight, the most magical hour of all. If you have a day job, it's probably hard to stay up late, but if you have the opportunity or the chance to stay up and be awake at midnight, I would take it, because even John Lennon recommended it in the live the other day. It's definitely, if you're looking for that creative spark, if you're looking to connect with your guardian aliens, if you're looking to meditate, if you are looking for some peace and quiet, if you're looking for new intentions, literally just try to plan a night where you can just stay up all night. Because 3 a.m. is witching hour, right? If midnight is creation hour, 2 a.m., last call, 3 a.m., witching hour. All right, so enjoy a night, even though it's technically morning. Enjoy that shit to the fullest. Just even if it's one time, or maybe even once a week, like Saturday nights or something. Friday nights probably even better. No, I don't know what's better, because you got to get back on a regular sleep schedule for Monday morning. I don't know. Anyway, just try it. Just try to stay up. And then we got Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. So remember, it's all in your mind. That brightness comes within you. You are still made of light, just like everyone else. And you admire all this shine that you see in others, that you forget that you also glow. Okay, Leo? So contradictory to what everyone thinks. I don't buy into a lot of the Leo stereotypes. Okay? Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities, but you have to be awake for them, right? If you can't stay up till midnight, try to focus on your dreams, write them down, and try to interpret them for your creation or your messages or your new inspiration. But yeah, Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities, right in here. right in here. Don't dream it, be it. Don't dream it, be it. On that horrible note, just kidding, I love Rocky Horror Picture Show, but let's admit I usually sound a little bit better than that. That's gonna be it. 30 minutes. Some of the other ones were long, but damn, Leo, I talk. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.